Check. How do you sound?
Let me know.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
That's great. Taking that out of my
Put that
shot.
down. We're going to get, every time we're in the studio, we're going to get a drop down mic for me.
Yeah, there we go.
We're going to get a little drop down, mic.
Yeah.
And that'll be perfect. Or like a little Britney Spears-esque
Yeah,
thing. That'll
that's
be
cute.
fun.
I like that.
Jinx,
That's the
hot.
name of the other podcast that I have. I like that. That's hot.
I like that. That's hot. That's hot with Sabrina Piper and Natalie DECICCO. Welcome, you guys. Hello.
Welcome back.
What's
this
up?
has
Welcome
become
back.
a studio podcast unintentionally.
Yeah, unintentionally.
Yeah. Every week I bring my equipment to use at your house and something goes wrong. Last week I didn't have my SD cards. This time it's just easier because there's like
No one can stop me.
there's a
No
lot
one
of
can stop
parts
me.
and I work here so I can get this studio.
And I am talent.
Yes.
I'm talent.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry if some of you don't like that. And I'm just going to touch on it for 1 second.
Sure.
Just going back to everything last week that was covered, okay?
Yeah.
If you watched the episode, you watched the podcast, you might saw that I was, put the light on me. Perfect. Thanks, honey. I was assaulted. I did not get my order of protection
This week
this week. It's coming the 18th
it has
after his arraignment.
Okay. I have questions but we can maybe not publicize them.
That's fine. But just for everyone who's confused about the legal system of pressing charges,
Yeah.
when you say, I want them arrested, that is pressing charges. Otherwise,
Right.
he would have just been let go. For everyone just schooling them fast. Here's another lesson. It does not matter how you speak to somebody. It does not mean you can get hit, okay?
Yeah.
Just because you cannot verbally spar with somebody does not mean you can physically attack them, okay?
Yeah.
And I really mean it about me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially. Like, people cannot verbally spar with me for their fucking lives.
Yeah, and they just immediately go to
Yeah.
blows.
Yes, they go to blows, and then they go to half-hour explanations on bullshit stories
Yeah.
for a while
Yeah.
on things that happened 2 years ago. So I just want to start the show by saying that and saying that this show, That's Hot, is our show,
Yes.
and it's very hot.
It
And
is.
I like talking about celebrity gossip and news and drama and things that we know are going to happen.
Yeah.
Predictions in the media.
Yes.
Why? Pulse of pop culture. Hello, at this table.
Yes.
Always. And when we're not at this table, we're in chairs talking about it. And we're not in chairs, maybe we're in a park bench.
Next
So-
time.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
But I will say this. It's hot. No one deserves to get hit in the face. Besides the people who are commenting for me to get hit in the face. I'm like, you need to get hit. I will say I did get only like 4 to 12 death threats type of thing. Very minimal. Very minimal. I like the guy, which I told Natalie, only one I got a real kick out of. Everything was like, I would beat you until you were dead and like stuff like that. It was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I like the guy. Shout out to you, sir. I literally forget your name. I'm sorry.
Don't send another threat.
Don't send another threat. You literally can't. Who said, should I just say it?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny. He said he was defending his mentor of the past decade, Louis J. Gomez.
Uh-huh.
And he'll drive out to Skankfest and like murder me with all of his guns and everything. And then he said to make sure he knew I was serious, he said, this was my other mentor. I will do it on his behalf. And then he sent me, and we got to put the picture. This photo.
Uh-huh.
Anthony Cumia with a gun. So I guess people really do think I'm black. I just got to say, guys, just because I go back and forth, like growing up from Miami and New York, and I've been in New York for over a decade. Just because you talk a certain way does not mean you are. Excuse
Right.
you, and
Right.
I'm sorry.
Just because she has curly hair, guys, relax.
Yes, and just because I'm always hooking up with non-white men does not mean I'm not white. Like when I went to the courthouse the other day, oh my God, I put a relaxing cream in my hair. I slicked it back. Literally, I'm going to show you. It was insane. Like I looked so white. I had a floral blousey. Like I looked like a Secret Life of a Mormon wife, which we will talk about.
We'll get to that.
Oh my. You just got to white it up sometimes. But otherwise,
In court, usually.
in court, when it came to criminal court, I was like, I'm going in.
Yeah.
And here I am, world. I thought I went in the right entrance, I was like, look, everyone's dressed nice, because I was telling my friend Josh, like, who was her too, I was like, / my hero. And He was like in like gear tech pants,
Uh-huh.
which like and like a Calvin Klein's like tee, and I was like, you couldn't like dress up a little. He's like, this is dress for criminal court.
Yeah.
And I
That
was
fair.
like, yeah, and I was like, look around, like these people are in suits. And then we went up, and she goes, oh no, baby, you're in the wrong entrance. It was around the corner. I said, oh, okay, and we went around the corner, and you know what? Deadass, Josh was dressed to the nines. He looked like he was in a tux. It's like in Step Brothers when they walk into the interviews in a tux. That's how we looked walking in.
Right. So funny.
Yeah. So good times. Good times.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed for all of this to go the way that you want it to.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
they don't fuck you over again.
No. The truth prevails.
Yeah.
Good wins over evil.
Yeah.
Good wins over evil.
Yeah.
Which is how the Mormons keep getting TV shows and the rest don't.
Sorry. I get Mormon
What?
confused with Amish.
Oh, do you? That's so funny.
Yeah.
I can see that though because I understand that. But
I feel like Mormon is
different
more
sides
in
of the country.
Yeah, Mormon is more in the 21st century. They just have some old ideals about like religion, whereas Amish is like really back there. I got an email from the Amish yesterday.
I don't think you actually did. They can't email you.
No, they have a guy who sells like their pies and stuff for them who I met at like a what's it called? Not a flea market,
Like a fair?
a farmer's market.
A farmer's
yeah.
market. That feels like it's crossing a boundary. And
A
it
little
feels
bit.
just like these Mormon, like any
Yeah.
of these that drink or any of that. It's like bullshit.
Yeah. So
And
what's
this
the
is-
deal with the Mormon wives?
Well, the Mormon wives, whatever, we'll get into because we have to get into Saltburn first. We have to do our little review. Sorry, guys. This is
Are
gonna
we
be a little
starting
spoiler
with
week.
Saltburn?
I mean, here's the thing. I only want to start with it, and I will say this about the Mormons versus Amish for 1
Sure.
second. This is how you always decipher. Mormons, blonde. Amish, brunettes.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Right? Because they're all inbred. So you can go bum, 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 bum,
Uh-huh.
bum. Yep.
Yeah.
They're all like, they all look alike. They literally do because they are.
Yeah.
They are all alike.
Yeah.
They're related. So last week we touched about Saltburn, and I watched The Hateful Eight for 8 hours like a sicko.
Right.
Sorry, I really didn't complete it. I told Natalie off camera, I was like, it's for Tarantino, so if he ever watches this, I said I watched it all.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'll show you my little piggies, and then you'll want me on and my boobies, and you'll want me
Yeah.
on a fucking movie, T.
Yes.
QT.
Yes.
I love that his name is Cutie. But I was under the impression that you saw Saltburn,
Right.
and then I was horrified you wanted to watch it 3 times in a row on a flight. And you took a little, I think because I am a comic and you're not, sometimes there is that
Sure.
disparagement where you're like, hey.
Right.
But now do you understand why I thought you were fucking sick?
Yeah. And I
Okay.
did say to you afterward, I was like, it was so good that even though I just watched it and I had to get on a flight tomorrow, I would consider watching it again.
That's fair.
Once.
There's a lot to break down.
There's a lot to break
There's
down.
a lot to rewatch where you go,
All right.
okay, I missed this and this.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is a real spoiler alert. If
Such
you
a
want to watch
spoiler.
Saltburn, you should absolutely skip to whatever point I'm going to tell you to skip to. But
Dude.
because I'm getting into it. Because there are so many. I would watch it again, like watching The Sixth Sense again. Once you see
Never
the
seen it.
twist, I'm not gonna say. Once you see the twist, you want to watch it again and see how many little Easter eggs there were.
Natalie, I'm born in 96. I think the twist in that is he sees dead
He
people.
does see dead people.
Lil Kim, I see dead people.
Yeah, that's
I know.
not-
Yeah, I know the twist.
Yeah, so that's not the twist. You know what the
But
twist
I don't know
actually
the
is.
movie. Oh,
The twist is not that he sees dead people.
what's the twist?
I'm not telling you. If you actually
All right,
don't know,
fine,
I'm
one
not
day
going
I'll
to tell
see
you.
it. Fine.
We both have an appreciation for movies, and you should totally watch
That's
that
true.
one. I didn't know that there was a twist in Saltburn, and now that I've seen it, I want to go back and see all the little Easter eggs.
Yes.
One of my favorites, because
I haven't rewatched it yet. We could do a rewatch.
that would be so fun.
We could do a rewatch for the Patreon.
That would be really fun. I think that's a great idea.
Yes. As we're uploading everything, it's a little late. And sorry about audio too.
It's okay. We'll get to that. Yeah, we're working that
on
out.
audio.
That there's a specific reason for that, and we won't get into it. There are these little seeds where at first you feel bad for this guy, and then you're like, oh, he's a liar, right? Halfway through, I'm like, I don't trust this guy. And then the real twist is at the end. But all of the little things that are obvious Easter eggs for this guy, like weaseling into this family, just kind of come off as like, oh, this guy's a liar, and he wants, what's his name, Felix, to like him, right? I think my favorite, and I thought about it later, I woke up the next day, I was like, so you know, he writes the thing on the rock for his dad, and then Felix tells him to throw it.
Yes, I love that you thought about it the next day.
And
it's that intense.
And then you find out later that his parents are fine.
Yes. Which sick.
The rock didn't land in the water. I feel like that's such foreshadowing.
It didn't land in the water?
Yeah, he chucks it with Felix, and it's like graduation or whatever, and
Yeah.
he chucks it, and he's like, oh, well, that stinks, and the rock ends up on the side.
Didn't even notice that.
Isn't that crazy? And
That
so
is
it's like, oh, yeah,
crazy.
I feel like that's a little bit of foreshadowing.
That is.
My two main questions at the end, I think the end is so good. How did the mom get sick? I imagine that it's possible that it just happened, but I also
Natural
feel like
old age.
right, but I also feel like he maybe did something to her.
Probably. There was probably something to it. I actually, because I just watched it once, I had to ask my friend who I watched it with. I was like, Natalie mentioned something about the mom. I was like, what was that twist? He was like, the pulling. And I was
Yeah,
like,
he kills the mom at the end.
right, yeah.
Just I meant the twist more being the fact that he's telling the story to the mom unconscious in the bed.
Well, that was insane.
That was insane. And I said the two biggest gasps out of me were the pullback where he's like, oh, of course I loved him. And then to pull back and it's the mom in the ventilator, right? What's her name?
That was a crazy
She's
part.
amazing. The other gasp was him slurping
Rosamund
up the
Pike.
bath
Bath
butter.
water.
Rosamund Pike,
Bathwater.
yeah, Gone
To
Girl,
the men
queen.
who have asked to buy my bathwater. This scene in Saltburn is exactly why I won't do it.
It's hard to watch.
I won't even take a Dasani bottle and send it to you and lie. Because
Yeah,
think
I don't
you're
want
gonna
you
do that.
slurping. And
It's in my, I can't rewatch the movie, I gotta say, yet, especially alone, because there's no way I could see that scene and just.
I was kind of horrified. The
Oh
other
my
one
God.
and also the sex scene with what's her name? The
Oh,
girl with the blood.
That was wild. What was that?
Yeah, that was wacky as fuck. And I'm watching it and I'm going, where did this guy come from?
Where did he come from?
This
What
guy
the
was
point
just
of the
like this
movie?
nerdy, goofy dude.
What is the point of the movie?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
Like,
if he was
fucks
just
so great. Like, is he just mentally ill? Is he just wanting? Is he just so miserable as middle class? He just wants the 1%.
I don't know. And people have talked about it as like a bad representation, like quote unquote eat the rich movie, but it's not an eat the rich
Sure.
movie. The rich
No.
almost are the most sympathetic in this movie.
Well, yes, but you don't feel bad for them a lot of it because they're
Sure.
just assholes, right?
Right.
And it's like who am I rooting for? Do I kind of want him to pull the mom's plug a little bit?
Right.
That bitch was mad annoying.
Right, but
And-
to me he was worse. Where it's like he's like, yeah, I did this and then again afterward the part where he's talking to Felix in the maze and he's like, I did everything you wanted. Like why don't you like me?
That was crazy.
Which is a great scene.
That's a great scene.
And I'm like,
Did you know he killed him?
not at first.
At first? Yeah, me neither.
However, I did know that I almost thought maybe he killed himself. I thought maybe that's where
I
the
thought
movie
that
was
too.
going. But, and I will get to this, Fairley, I think, was my favorite character, the cousin, who they like want to give money to, the black guy.
Oh, right.
And he was he was unexpectedly my favorite because I didn't like him at first.
I didn't
he
like
was kind
him
of
at first.
annoying.
What a jerk.
But then I came around to him and
I like him because, like myself, he is the black person who is never listened to, but who always calls out. He said, that motherfucker moves funny.
Yeah.
That dude moves funny.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I came around on him a lot.
He's a man of my own heart.
The part where he like jerks him off in the bed, which also haven't stopped thinking about that.
That was wild. That was very Call Me By Your Name.
Yes, definitely.
That's what you, when you said last week, you were like, I was like, maybe I'll just watch Call Me By Your Name. I was like, oh, she really thinks this is just
Okay.
a gay movie.
Yes, and I was wrong about that. Anyway, the scene where and then the next day they shipped Farley out because he like
Yes.
emailed trying to steal from them.
Right.
I immediately was like, Ollie wrote that.
He wrote that, yeah. I was like,
I suspected him instantly.
mhm,
But like
mhm.
when Felix died, I thought maybe Felix killed himself. Where was I going with this? Oh, the gay movie. So it is a gay movie. It is very much a gay movie. It's just not an explicitly gay movie. It's gay in the way that, like, The Picture of Dorian Gray is a gay book, where it's like they never fuck, but he's obviously in love with him.
Sure.
Even though he doesn't say it.
If anything, kind of represents your people pretty well.
Yeah,
If anything,
absolutely.
He's
going
whatever. Just whoever, whatever.
Yeah, it's so funny. I texted my friend halfway through the movie, and this was probably a shocking text to receive. If I had sent it after, if you thought I sent it after the movie was over, that I was like, man, I wish I was Ollie in this movie. And she goes, why so? And I go, just fucking my way through a house full of rich people that are my own age. He hits, what's her name? And he hits Verily too.
He does. He hits them
And I'm
all.
like, kudos to that guy. And then afterward, I'm like, oh no, forget I said that. But yeah, I guess the one of the reasons I would want to watch it again is like, is he scorned and then he decides to take the whole family? Or was his plan from the beginning to be like, I am going to be in the will?
I think that was the plan.
Really? Even from
Yeah.
college?
I think it was just like him being mediocre, and jealous.
Yeah, interesting.
And he just probably was always a fucking loser,
Yeah.
clearly.
Right.
And then I think he was just a sociopathic weasel.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I mean, last things and then we can move on. But the part where he
Last
fucks the
thoughts.
grave
The grave. Oh my god.
was less disturbing than the other
Yeah,
two
because you're
scenes that
just
we
so disturbed by everything else.
Sure.
That by then you're desensitized.
Yeah.
It's like school shootings now.
Yeah, totally.
Like we're like, oh, another one happened today. Like I didn't realize school started again until somebody got shot. the other day.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And then I was
you're
like,
so right.
oh right, yeah. First week, welcome back, kids.
Yeah,
Welcome
literally.
back. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's so
It's
fucked.
Literally fucked. It's fucked. The grave is fucked.
The grave is fucked.
It's insane.
I'm shocked that they don't actually fuck or anything while
I
he's
think
alive.
that's the whole thing.
I think it is
That's
the whole thing. You're
I
right.
think
He
that
never gets
actually,
it.
if he does get it, he maybe wouldn't have
Gone through all
I don't
that.
think he
I
actually
think you're
wanted
right.
him. I don't think he wanted him. I think he actually couldn't even take that he was so much better.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's like that guy wasn't gonna give him anything after.
Yeah. The scene
That's why he
where
got
they're all
the
at
bathtub.
the scene where they're all at dinner or at lunch and they're like, "Can we shut the blinds because they're going to
Yes.
wheel him across?" I think it's so
Yes.
fucking brilliant.
Yes, that is one of
Oh my god.
the most intense scenes.
You're so right. It's
One
so
of the
good.
most chilling scenes.
Oh my god.
In like a movie ever. Now, see again, there's no point to this movie.
Yeah.
There's almost no point except this is a fascinating film.
Yeah.
Of wanting to be at the top
Yeah.
and not stop.
Yeah.
And a little racism against the mouthy one.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. And then of course the scene where he runs naked through the house. There's a lot of long shots.
Okay, that I was waiting to send you this tweet. There was a tweet and it was like of Trump, right? And it was the raise of the arm with
Yeah.
the ear, and it was like 7 weeks, never forget. And then I sent Natalie, it's the clip of him dancing at the end, and it's like 41 weeks, never forget.
so
I
good.
was like lost it. I was like, this is great.
Barry Keoghan was someone that I saw where I was like, I don't get it. I don't
Is
get
that
why.
the guy who played Ollie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't get it either.
Where I
before.
didn't get it, and then I saw him in this, and I was like, I get it.
Wild.
I get it.
Wild.
Yeah. He's pretty. He's pretty in this.
They did a great job of making him like look better and better as it got on.
Yeah, I
it's as
agree.
if he, with like every, like Voldemort. It's
Yeah.
Voldemort like got power from like killing. It was like with
Yeah.
every kill he got hotter.
Hotter. Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because
funny.
like the sexy like
Yeah.
yum, like the serial killer,
Right.
or if it's like, ooh, maybe from tossing a body or two,
Sure.
he's
Got
gotten
buff.
gains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
ooh.
Yeah. But I get it now. I'm not obsessed with him, but I get the appeal now, I think.
I like the guy who was hanging.
Oh, it's so hot. The other guy was also so hot.
I love the guy who was hanging.
Yeah.
I can vape in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vape's
yeah,
fine.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah. I can do whatever I want.
That's on that, I think. I can't think
You're
of
like,
any.
There's nothing else. They better not make a second one.
No.
Let's do a rewatch. There's no second one to make.
I looked it up. Female director, love that.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, and she did Promising Young Woman.
Go. Oh, cool.
Yeah. So definitely interested in her now.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
What a movie. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it because it's...
I've been telling... I came back in
it,
and I told everyone to watch it.
It's just so funny when you sent me the house.
Yeah.
And you were like, this is so Saltburn. And now I'm watching it, watching you watch it. I'm like, you still feel that way?
Yeah, I hope not. Nope.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think so. I was like, the house is very
The
big.
house is very
it's
big.
gorgeous. It's very Saltburn-esque.
Yeah.
But I don't think we want the story.
No, definitely not.
That's why I was so confused every time you would make references to it. I was like,
no,
she
the
really...
references were definitely that the house was like the Saltburn house.
Right, but I just meant like over time, like when you kept making, I was like, she really likes this fucking movie. And listen, to each his own. Like, I can't do horror movies sometimes, whatever. Like, you know, I'm going to do Inglourious Bastards this week.
Nice.
I'm
Love
gonna do
that.
it. But I was a little nervous.
I feel strongly about it in a
Great
good way,
film.
in that I loved it. It's
That's
not
fair.
Challengers, but it's up there
That's fair.
as far as like impact on
Mhm.
my personality.
Right.
But it's up there. Yeah, Challengers has done irreparable damage to my personality.
I just want threesomes with Zendaya and tennis players
They
or
don't
whatever.
even.
Well, weren't they playing tennis or whatever?
Yeah, they were playing
They were
tennis,
doing
but they didn't.
something.
But they didn't have the threesome.
I know the U.S. Open just
Devastating.
happened, so you're just
Ooh.
fucking. I know you're like on it. You're like, ah.
Yeah, but
That's great.
yeah, irreparable damage to my personality watching
God
Challengers and making it part of who I am. I just started watching Interview with the Vampire, which has been a long time coming, which is actually gay, unlike Saltburn, which was more of an implied gay. Interview with the Vampire came from a book by Anne Rice, which I read, and it's a series. I read the first one this summer, and my friend has been obsessed with it, and she's like, you gotta watch it. And it's very hot.
Very hot?
Very hot.
Oh.
And really fun and very
Okay.
vampire-y.
Okay.
And love
See,
it.
those don't turn me on. A lot of women are like, I love good vamp. I'm so into them.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm Team Jacob because I wanted to lick his abs up and down.
that's fair.
And his penis.
That's why
And his penis.
I saw a post online. This is so gay of me. A post online that was like, "What's hotter, vampires or werewolves?" And
I knew you were gonna say that.
the
Oh my
reply
God.
was the reply was like, "Would you rather be like overpowered by a powerful, like monstrous force?"
I'll tell you this from last week. No, you don't. You
Not
don't want
anymore.
that.
Or like seduced by a witty.
The wolf.
No, the vampire is the wit, and the werewolf is like
Wit
the
and bit?
force.
Wit and bit. Who doesn't like a guy kissing your neck?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going.
Apparently not you.
Well, I'm going.
You're not into it. Like you're more into the werewolf thing until
Who's the puncher in this?
neither of
who's the
them
abuse-
punch
who's the
you.
abuser in this?
Neither of them punch you in this
Okay,
imaginary
okay.
scenario.
Okay. Then I can't even imagine it.
Yeah, you're like, if I'm not getting punched, how am I gonna come?
Oh my God. That's literally.
Oh
Guys,
no,
I'm dying.
I'm killing you.
I'm literally dying. Oh no. I'm a hack. That's been my bit this whole week.
Are you okay? You need a minute? Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Sabrina says I got this, so I'm gonna hold down the fort. I was just gonna cut this out, but now we can leave it in. So I'll talk about Interview with a Vampire so that she's not bored with it. Very hot, very gay. Which the book was implicitly gay, but it was the 70s, so she couldn't like write them having a gay relationship. But now, it is gay. Hey, buddy.
You did it again.
Hey, what's
you did
up?
it again. I'm in tears. I'm in tears. You did it again.
Hold on,
I came here to revenge lovemaking.
And we're doing it
Natalie
right
left
here.
perfect timing.
Natalie, put the sexy music on.
Are you guys recording right now?
Yeah, we literally are.
Oh my god.
What time is it? Okay, yeah, I got time.
And we're prepared.
Oh,
And I'm
boy.
prepared.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. Ugh. I might smell like French fries. I just came out of work.
Oh, people didn't see the hug on camera. Come back. Look at this. Look at this.
No, wait, blur
Look
me.
at the-
Blur my face. Blur my face.
Don't you still have a girl?
Blur my face.
Thanks. What are you doing?
We're talking about Saltburn. You see
We were
Saltburn?
talking about Saltburn.
No,
yeah.
but I feel like I have to.
Oh, it's so good.
It's definitely on the list. Doesn't he can I spoil something?
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
yeah, yeah,
spoiled
yeah,
all
yeah.
of
Doesn't
it.
he
the whole movie.
doesn't he lick cum off of the...
Yeah. He slurped cum out of the bathtub.
And we've all tasted a little cum.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
We've all tasted
We
a little
all
cum.
have.
I mean,
I've
yeah.
tasted my own cum.
How was it?
It didn't taste like pineapple juice.
No.
I was trying to do
Tastes like cannoli cream.
It tastes like fucking like a bitch ass. Fucking cum just tastes like bleach.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yum.
it does.
Yeah.
Then people would swallow it more. They
Yeah.
wanna kill
Yeah,
themselves.
it just makes it less like bleach if you have the pineapple. It doesn't make it taste like pineapple.
I've never met a lady who spit out semen. Every
That
single
was
girl.
me, and
I
I'm
don't spit.
converted.
You spit?
Really?
Yeah, I
Did you
used
spit in front
to.
of the guy?
No.
What?
Yeah, it was my ex.
That's kind of
Okay.
hot.
So
That's kinda hot now.
I would be like, excuse
That's hot.
me.
That's
Yeah, you're in the
that's
right place.
really
Yeah,
hot.
you're
That's
getting it.
hot.
You're getting it.
It's hot if you like if you spit, but if you went like,
Oh, let's do
then-
like a hawk tooth.
No,
But if
it
you
was
fucking-
more like a
Something.
grab a tissue, politely spit it out, and throw it away.
No, you gotta
It was
gargle
my
it.
ex.
You
We
gotta
were.
go loud. That's better.
I used to have a hard time with it, and less so.
I think it's just
Fellas?
the person. I think it's the person.
I missed this room.
Ah,
Actually,
interesting.
Speaking of fellas and everything, I saw you and I was like, you gotta come in
Yeah.
because this is world news that's happening.
Ooh.
The Taliban just put a new ban in place that women cannot raise their voices in public. So Figs wants to deport me.
Thanks, Taliban.
Yeah.
I was on the phone. They're like, Figs,
The
we love you. We
Taliban
saw the
saw.
episode, Fig, and we love you. We will do anything to keep the women shut because you cannot handle the women. Yes, I don't know how to react to women yelling at me. Thank you, Taliban.
Yeah, Figs, what are you thinking about this? You represent the Taliban.
They're
Yeah.
as ever.
They literally did this for you. They said justice for Figs. This is justice
Yeah.
for Figs.
They're just a bunch of silly gooses. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
that
They're
sounds
like a little
nice.
silly gooses, those guys. I mean, they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts. All of those women need to just fucking like unite and try to
get
kill the
punched in the
men.
face.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
No, they
I
need
mean,
to get
it's
to.
gonna happen, but I also see, like, in stuff like that, it's either like something huge happens, or it's like all of the women just go, well, we're gonna
Yeah,
die.
well, the last time
so
something
let's
huge
get out
happened is
here.
we went out there.
Yeah.
And we were
Yeah,
there for 20
I-
years, so.
I literally that was about to come out of my mouth, and I went, something huge happened.
Didn't Obama drone the shit out of them?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Good
Yep.
job, Obama.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Obama. Thanks for this one, too. Thanks,
I like that
thanks
now.
Coppola, on this one.
Yeah, now in retrospect, everyone's like the saying of like, oh, Obama's my favorite war criminal. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, he wasn't like an angel. He was
Yeah,
still
yeah,
a president.
yeah.
Now
that's
he's on
definitely-
podcast talking about if his suit was hot or not, his tan suit, if he'd wear it again.
My tan suit. America, people. I can't do Obama,
Has he
but
been
I can
on
try.
Theo Vaughn
the
yet?
American people.
It's all right.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Buddy, Natalie, good person. I'm gay.
What
Good
about
person
me?
felt like it wanted to be
Piper,
Trump.
Piper, I'm afraid of you. I just sound like Robert De Niro. I don't even know what I'm doing. There's a guy named Jason. You know Jason Scoop. Do you know Jason Scoop?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, talking about punching.
Yeah.
Talking about punching. Talking about the criminal
get punched?
system.
He
Oh,
punched.
No.
He's got good impressions, and that's all I was gonna say.
I know that.
He
about
leaves
him.
impressions on women's faces.
Oh,
he leaves
got it.
very
Cool,
good
cool, cool.
impressions.
Got
he is
you.
he has
He's a-
been
he's-
in
he's a
the
rapist.
tabloids.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
wow.
Come
Wow.
on.
I didn't.
Went to
I don't
jail.
know. I don't talk. All I do is follow
Nobody
the
talks to
impressions.
him.
Wow.
All I do
really?
is follow the
He went to
gossip.
jail.
Oh, he went to jail. He just got out of jail not that long ago.
Do you know
You know
what? I
that?
just hope
It's
China.
Long
You know,
Island.
I just close my eyes and I just want China to take us all out. I have had enough. I just
We
want to
haven't
all.
gone
I just
China.
want every.
We're
I
also
just,
eating dogs and cats here now.
they're eating
Yeah.
dogs in Ohio. Okay. Unbelievable.
They're eating our pets.
You're very
Yeah.
rude. I wanted him to say that one time to
To
Kamala, but he didn't do it. I wanted him to be like,
Yeah.
"You're very rude." Okay, very rude, but
Yeah.
not at all. I thought it was a very boring. I thought it was boring.
I
It
didn't
was very-
watch it. But I work for Part of the Problem now, so I got a SparkNotes version of it. I watched their takes on it.
Okay.
They thought that he took the bait too easy. He like they're like, he could have like won, but she just kept being like, man, your rallies suck. And he's like, shut up, my rallies don't suck.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
my rallies are very good, and people
Very
like my
good,
rallies.
Unbelievable.
Oh, they're the best rallies.
Unbelievable. Kid
And they
Rock
were
came
like,
out.
he just ate up a minute of immigration talking about how
Yeah.
his,
Yeah, it was wild.
rallies are good.
It was wild.
It was boring. I watched it outside the stand with like all the dad comics, like Berg, Verzi, Papa's,
Sure.
like all the dads, and then like 7 homeless people who were just like no teeth, like homeless people, just like this is a good,
shit.
I like this show.
That
Yeah.
happened with the first one too. When
Yeah,
they
yeah,
did the
yeah.
viewing party,
Yeah.
they like roll out the TV,
Yeah, yeah.
and I was just like, the entire time, like, I can't even watch this. I can't watch it. Like, who am I going for?
Yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't do a part 2.
I
Yeah.
voted for Bernie Sanders one time, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's because I was dating a Jewish girl, and she was like, "You have to," and I was like, "I love Bernie Sanders," and I really liked him.
I like
thought he was
Bernie
Larry
Sanders.
David the whole
he
time.
seemed really cool. He
Yeah.
seems really cool. I
Yeah.
like his matzo ball soup recipe.
Yeah.
Whatever he has for war.
Right.
Yeah.
I let him drones if you want and cook
We're,
for
got
him.
we're going to drone the Taliban.
We
Yeah.
got drones and we got matzo
Bottom
balls.
10% of Piper. 20% of Piper is very sweet. The other 80% will fight you if you shame her name.
Oh,
Where did
that's
I
true.
go?
That's true. I'm really in this Venn diagram of happy, crazy, and me in the middle.
I told you
And
what
now
happened.
I need to be. Who do I need to be? Fucking.
Who are you? You got to be on the Dem side.
Well,
You better be a Dem.
No, I just meant like you're Kamala and you're Bernie Sanders. So who am I gonna be?
I don't know. All I know is that you've gotten hotter since you've been on this podcast. So they're
Everyone
doing something.
thinks that. I
Thank
got
you.
it.
100%. She's rocking crop tops
right?
now.
I love
I
a
know,
crop
crop
top.
top.
I've been
Very
loving
nice.
a crop
I
top for
gave
a while.
Natalie some of my clothes.
She did. This was not it.
Get the hell out of here.
Just
Yeah.
Peachy was not it.
Just
That
Peachy
was
was
all
not
me.
it.
So
But,
what's the goal, ladies? What do you ladies want?
We've been waiting
life?
for you. See, now we've been talking about this movie, Challengers,
Oh, I didn't
where
see
they do
that.
a threesome on the tennis courts or something.
No, that's
So
not what happened.
that's how I've summed it up.
Is that what's gonna?
So
is that about to happen? Let me know. The shirt's from Target. Comes off easy.
Jorge, she came in with the crop top. I had the crop top. Jorge was like, "Oh, I didn't get the memo," and he like rolls his shirt up with his tummy out.
Yeah.
Dirty Jorge.
Yeah. So what do we want in
yeah.
life?
What do you?
Pop
Or in a
culture.
relationship?
You ladies are hot. Yeah, in a relationship. You ladies are little hotties. What do you like? What's the next step?
What's the next step? I gotta fuck more women.
Okay.
I want to fuck a woman for the first time.
How would you fuck a woman? How would you? What would you? What
I
role
want
would you
her
take?
to go down on me.
Nice.
I would. I don't know. It depends on the girl.
Yeah, that's fair. That was like
I would
I've
be
told
selfish. That's what I'm saying.
I told you on TTI when I was on the about the threesome that
About
I
that
had.
threesome.
And have had another one with them since. And we're probably not doing that anymore
Whoa.
because the second one felt.
And I met the chick.
Everyone meets her and says she's
Kinda
hot.
She's kind of
I
hot.
can't stand up.
Harrington
right now.
also
Kinda.
said that she was hot.
He.
The
He's not
but I said like
Can we pull her up? Pull her up.
no,
No,
not on
I'm
the
kidding.
stream.
I'm just kidding.
But
Wait. So
I've tried so many times.
so she came out of it and was like, I'm not into women.
Which I don't believe her.
Oh.
I
believe
do, and we've talked about this extensively
We've
off
talked
air.
about this,
I
but
do
still,
believe her,
I'll
and
believe
I don't
it.
want to air her business.
Yeah. Okay.
But I could tell by her not going into it too much. Her behaviors in the second one. I'm like, oh,
okay.
she's serious.
was serious with him. Okay. So
not
she was
even
kind
that,
of
just like serious that she's not into women.
Oh,
like,
okay,
Like
okay.
we would like make out the second time, but we didn't do anything else.
I got you.
Let's
I got you.
put
I
it
got
that
you.
way.
So okay. So that I got you.
But I can't do it with them anymore.
And she wouldn't really let you do much to her. I'm assuming because he wasn't.
Only a little, and she wasn't into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bet the guy was into it.
He was into it. He was into some other stuff too, but
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you. How
Thank
did you feel? Or did you hit the finish line?
No, still no.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, but I was two in my head. I think it was that.
They didn't like go, all right, Natalie, let's
He
get you
did.
off.
He did for a while, and I was like,
Okay.
I'm taking your. They both did.
They both did, and you were the only one who didn't?
Both times.
Both times? No. Get out of it.
That's not good.
I had
Not good.
fun. I would do it again, and I can't because. All right, so and then I'll end it on this, and then we can talk about something else. The second time felt like she got the short end of the stick, and I went, "You guys got to find a guy." Because if she's not into women, they got to do a threesome with a guy so that she can get some. Because it felt like
She wants to get double railed.
a lot of me and him, and not a lot of her. and I didn't think that was fair to her. And she was into it.
She was just kind of like watching.
She was watching,
like,
and she liked
She was
watching.
caressing while you guys were going
she liked
at it.
watching. But
What were you doing with the guy?
fucking.
Nice.
I'm not gonna go into it.
The way you said it was like if you were
already
fucking
gone
him.
into it.
Fucking up.
Fucking.
We will
He
fucking.
that's what he really wanted. Bend over.
Yeah.
Bend over. Natalie comes in. She's like, I'm finally doing it.
Yeah.
He's
You
like,
ready for
"Finally."
this? I'm giving you. I hope you're ready.
But
Join in whenever you want.
yeah.
She was not into it.
She was into it, and she would have another one. I know
I told
she
you
would.
my theory. I think I nailed her in 45 seconds
Yeah,
last
I
week.
think so.
I really
But
did.
When you met her friend or her.
I met her friend, and then
and then I told them
I
I told
a
some
little more,
lore.
and then I said, you want to know my real opinion?
Yeah.
I'll break her down in 45 seconds, and I did. I think I did.
We'll tell
It was
you
off
off
camera.
air.
It was off camera. It was
Okay.
private, but I did.
Well, that's fun. Well,
But
that's good.
anyway, everyone had fun the second time, and she would totally do it again. But I don't think it's fair to her to not also get something that she can't just get
Yeah,
from
no,
him.
of course.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever threesome?
No.
neither.
Are you kidding me? I'm 2 Pump Charlie. I fucking stick it in. I've been very lucky that all the women I've been with I've been very attracted to them, and they're,
Sure.
when all my friends are like, well, how the fuck did Fig get this chick?
I know people ask that about us all the time.
All the time.
I'm like,
I
it's a
stick it in. I
connection.
stick it in and start making excuses. Like I go, I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, stop. Stop. Oh my god, baby, so fucking beautiful. I haven't come in like 3 days. I'm sorry. Like I'll just make excuses.
And that's a lie.
And it's all a lie.
Yeah.
My whole life, I've just been 2 Pump Charlie. So you got to do other things. That's
Yeah.
That's why fat guys eat pussy with no problem, because it's
true.
like, yeah, I got to make you come by eating you out, because once I penetrate,
It's over. I feel like that means that you would be a good fit for a threesome because you could just do other shit.
yeah, sure. I mean, if I had 2 chicks, listen, if I become successful enough, I already told my lady I'm going to Japan and I'm getting like 13 hookers. I'm spending at least $10,000.
Why
And I just
Japan?
wanna
Because
sit
one of
back.
them might be a ladyboy, just like a Russian roulette kind of situation.
We'll save it for the Patreon.
Yeah.
Save it for the Patreon.
Love
No, but what about you, Sabrina? What are you? What,
don't
are
have
you looking for?
threesome.
Are you looking for a guy? No, are you like looking for a relationship?
I think I'm starting to get to the place that maybe if it was the right dude, I would settle down. I think I've had my couple years of fun after being in a relationship for like all of my early 20s. I'm 28 now.
It's the
That's like-
anniversary of my breakup today.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Fuck yes.
I'm not taking not to
Your
take from you because I
anti-breakup,
want to
no.
hear the rest of yours.
No, it's your
but
anti-breakup.
yeah, it's
Look
been a
at
year.
you. You're in crop tops
Been a
having
year
threesomes.
single,
You're fucking
yeah.
going bananas.
I hope that
Going
my ex
hot.
never hears about that because she's also friends with them.
Yeah. Wait, no, but oh. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't think she would like that. She got a license. She finally got her fucking driver's license
she got
after
her
we were
life
together
together.
for 9 years, and she made me drive her
She had
everywhere.
a chauffeur.
Yeah, true. And that's why I was like, I think that breaking up is also a good thing for her because it'll light a fire under her ass, and I hope it has.
But you guys are friends.
I haven't talked to her.
All right.
But
Bye, bitch.
no, I would talk to her.
No,
I would talk to her. I
kidding.
don't think I would be friends, but I would like to talk to her.
Okay.
It's just been this long where like, because before this I was like, I feel like she'll be weird.
Yeah, 9 years is a big one. It's awkward.
Yeah.
It's
So
kinda awkward
I think
now.
I'm now finally at a place where I think we could talk and be civil, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But what were you saying? You were in a long relationship.
Would you get into another relationship then soon? If you were with
Ideally,
the
no.
right person.
There's still
If you
part
were
of
with the right person.
maybe, but there is still part of me that's like I haven't gotten enough hoeing out done yet.
Yes. We gotta go out.
Yeah, we gotta go.
That's what we
out.
gotta do. We gotta
Yeah.
go out. Every time we see those groups of people, and even though it
Yeah.
looks uninteresting and uncomfortable.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
We went to a collaring this summer. We went to a almost orgy. What we
Like-
thought was an
Oh,
orgy.
I think you told me
kinky
about that.
Story, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude, what
yeah.
did it smell like in there?
Like Jim.
Gym.
Oh,
PE.
Latex.
PE,
that's
like-
not good.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
a gym.
It was in
Oh.
a gym.
That's not
It was in
It was in an abandoned
But you
church.
nailed it though. That was the perfect answer. Because you could be like ass or sex. Jim is like, oh, I know exactly what that
specific.
smell is. I know what that
Yeah.
dirty
That's
dirty
it.
fucking
7th grade
Yeah.
PE.
pads. Ah, like
They,
football pads. Gross.
We did think it was going to be an orgy, and it
Yeah.
wasn't.
And thought that would be more fun and
Pheromones.
fun.
Yeah, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
There was a bowl of condoms at the front.
Oh my god.
And it was still full when we left.
and
So
we took,
no
we took,
one was
we took
fucking.
handfuls.
Yeah, I just went,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
free? Yeah,
And there was
pass
only
them out
one
to my
bathroom.
friends.
Only one bathroom.
There
and
was
I waited
also
in line behind this couple who they definitely just met on Field and invited, and they were like, I was standing behind texting the entire conversation. Natalie, the girl, she was like, "Babe, we're just out here
Oh,
living
yeah, we're just
life.
out here living life.
We're just living life.
Oh
like,
my God.
I can't believe we're here. We're just living life."
Oh God.
And it's
And
like, I'm gonna
didn't
kill
fuck.
you outside, and then you're gonna stop fucking living, bitch. You fucking annoying cunt.
My
Nobody's
Lick
God.
my
wearing-
pussy, bitch.
Yeah. Do something.
Do something.
No one's wearing rubbers. Everybody's
No.
just spreading.
Oh,
it.
maybe you're right. Maybe they were
no, they-
fucking, but they
Yeah.
just, but they all
Like,
seem like such
Hey,
nerds.
They're such nerds. But like my cousin said, she was like, "Well, we only exchange fluids with people on our queue." I was like, "That's like 8 people."
Yeah.
That's a lot of
That's
fluids.
a
Yeah.
lot of fluids.
That's how I got to go because she got to bring a +4.
Yeah,
Wait,
literally.
wow.
Yeah.
To bring up.
Did you do anything?
They asked. I think we were all ready to do something,
Yeah.
but they were weirded out by anyone who wanted to do anything. Like at one point, we were
And they were
looking
also
for the
judge-
bathroom. They were
we-
so judgy. They hated me because I was.
Because we
family.
were laughing at the fact that
Oh my
too.
God. Oh yeah, and they were laughing at us because we were on mushrooms.
I was not
You
on
were not on
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
God,
Me
I
and Max
wish
were.
I was on mushrooms
Oh
for
my
that. It would have
God.
been so much better.
Was anybody getting their titties sucked? Like, did you watch and see
think
somebody getting a
not.
titty sucked?
No,
We left early.
No, it didn't even happen because they went back to her apartment afterwards for the after party.
Oh yeah. So maybe stuff was
nobody-
happening.
So it was,
there.
people just
Yeah.
fucking talking. There's no
Yes, there was just talking
titty
and picture
sucking.
taking.
No.
There was a bondage demonstration.
Oh my God, I have the video.
Oh my God.
Oh
I have
snap.
the video Max sent me that I could never send because it has us laughing and
it
it's
has-
saying,
oh,
"Oh, no,
of-
Banjo knows."
Of the ceremony.
The
so
ceremony
so
we're
there's a
laughing.
ceremony that's like a wedding ceremony, but she's like on her knees and he's like
and she
listing.
was walked
he's
out
on a
by
throne.
2 other girls who were
And we're just and I'm trying so hard to be. That's why everyone hated us because we were giggling. We were like, "This is so silly." You guys are all so serious right now. He's on a throne with a blazer and nothing
and he
under
was
it.
running his bits. The best part is, can we say this?
Yes.
He tried comedy before. When I went to the fucking their
Yeah.
house for the whatever it was, I don't even remember the
Oh,
planning.
yeah.
Which I'm like, you guys are
The
such
rehearsal
nerds.
dinner?
The rehearsal dinner. They were planning everything with Google Docs, walkie-talkies and shit. These fucking nerds.
It reminded me
No
of being
sad.
on like a
Like
student film.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. No hot. Nobody was attractive.
Oh, they were
Not
hot. Oh,
re-
some of them
like
were hot.
Some of them, okay.
Some,
All
but
right,
not
we can
really.
have different
Not
opinions on
really.
this. I thought there
You
was some.
thought that fat lady who was tying people
No,
up with that
no,
fucking
no,
pig. You were like,
no.
ooh, I think she's kind
No.
of pretty. I was like, you're out of your fucking mind.
That's
that
not
fat
true.
So you were like, she's kind of cool. I followed her on Instagram. Do you want to
All
follow
right,
her? And I was like, no.
All
I don't
right,
wanna
thinking
follow
she's
her.
cool and following on her on Instagram is way different than thinking she's attractive.
You thought she was like
Oh,
empowering
okay.
and everything.
You just
I-
liked her as a person.
I liked her as a person, yes, but
I didn't think she was friendly. To
yeah,
me.
she wasn't friendly to you.
Maybe it's because I asked her a couple questions. I said, "You don't think this is weird?"
There were more hot people than I expected there to be, and the couple was very hot. We can say that. Very beautiful.
My cousin and I have exact same nipples. I learned.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Can you get up?
you know.
Nope.
Nope. I guess I'll be here
Nope.
for the whole. I'll
You're
be,
permanently here.
you gotta do
You're
another
stuck to
hour.
the seat.
So there's this gorilla glue.
But
so
yeah,
funny.
so that was that, and
But we were trying to be fun.
we were trying
we were
to be fun.
We
Yeah.
spoke to that random couple, that guy who walked outside with us, who was 4. He was talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
how he's
that guy was-
finally letting
that
his
guy was
freak
trying to fuck
flag
me.
fly. He was trying to fuck
Not
you
into
because
it.
his daughter just graduated high school, so now he could finally be who he is.
Oh, wow.
And
What did he
try
do?
to fuck Natalie.
What? How? How did he
He
approach
was just
you?
being flirty with me. We sat next to each other for food.
Okay. What
he-
kind of food? By
Tacos.
the way,
Tacos.
I just.
Serve yourself tacos.
because my cousin is half
Oh.
Argentinian.
Okay, that's
so
not
the
not
food
bad.
was like Argentinian and
Okay.
Serve yourself tacos, scoops of meat, and pick up tortillas.
Oh.
Ground beef or
Both.
like
There was chicken, and there was
Nah,
like
the chicken.
actually the pulled pork was so good.
Okay.
It was tasty, but the chicken fell on the ground.
the
Oh.
chicken they wanted us to pick up chicken on the way
Oh.
actually
Because
they dropped the chicken.
All the
They
chicken
dropped the chicken.
dropped.
And we got there, and it was still outside.
And
Where you
still
walk in, there was
outside.
still a
Around
pile
by
of
the end of
chicken
the
on the
night.
ground.
God. Oh my God, little hints of cilantro in this gymnasium. Was it a gymnasium or a gym like it was a Planet Fitness?
So it
No, it was
used
like a
to be-
gymnasium.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
gymnasium because
okay.
it's in the basement of a church.
oh.
And it used
Which is
to
also
be
a school.
It
Did
used
they
to
have
be a
like
school.
sexy lighting, like red lighting?
Yeah, there was sexy lighting.
Okay.
Oh, there was a classroom and all.
Oh.
There was a classroom
It
where the
felt
where the
heavy.
bondage tutorial.
Like if you
was,
go in the other bathroom, the ship bathroom where it's haunted, that's what it felt like. The whole place.
Oh, I
haunted.
guess this is
Oh,
kind of
and how
freaky.
about the wall? How about the wall of TVs?
I wasn't
How about the
talking
wall of
about
TVs?
that. There
You
was
talk about the wall of
there was
TVs.
porn
Calling me
of
crazy.
the two
It was their porn.
weds.
They were
couple.
announcing that they were launching their porn.
Ah.
And it was just
And-
playing on a loop on a wall of TVs.
Hey, you know
in
what?
The corner.
I think that's somebody. I'm glad that you guys told me not to go to that room.
I
because
said, "Don't,
before,
that's
I
'cause
was-
that's her
I said,
cousin."
I'm exploring this place.
So,
I'm exploring.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
that
nowadays
was the only sex that was happening was on the TVs.
on the TV,
So
and it
which
was those
orgy should
people.
we
And it was
go
those
to?
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was my cousin.
That's so much fun. I'm sure
It was,
there's at least.
it was fun. I'm glad
it's
I
a
went.
good story.
Yeah,
It's a
dude,
great
we had
story.
Listen, we had a good time.
We
I
did have a
kinda-
good
I
time.
kinda
Max
got
was on some substances.
Max was on
some
various
mystery
substances.
substance.
Are there elite orgies that you guys can get into? Has anyone ever
wonder.
invited you? Like,
Oh,
hey,
it
like,
was
this
actually-
one's
they
elite.
didn't understand my Eyes Wide Shut reference.
Oh,
Which was
okay.
seemed like the theme of this thing.
That's what you would think. Like they
Yeah.
gave out
There were
masks.
masks,
yeah.
You had
And
to,
then
you
she
had
s-
to wear during the ceremony.
and then she said, "Eyes wide shut," and no one got
Nobody
it.
got it. They were all so
Because maybe they were young. They were really young.
They're old.
No,
the
they're
couple
older.
was
Or not.
older, but
Everyone was older.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
man.
just losers.
Yeah, that stinks. You got to go to some like
Come on, go
AVN.
porn.
Like you got to reach out to the porn star
Yeah.
people you know.
so
You're right.
Yeah,
That's true.
go to
You
some
said-
legit.
True.
it's
You
so
should go to
funny.
one with us. I'll twist your
Yes.
nip. Twist your nip.
Yeah,
No, I can't. I can't
I
go.
You're
couldn't
so
do that.
right.
I can't go.
You're
there
so
was a
right.
girl I
Hell
used
yeah,
to
we
be.
go. I want to host the AVNs.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
girl I
yeah.
used to be friends with who I had to have a very dramatic cutting off of because she was really bad for me. A friend. And she used to go to stuff like that. And now, and as soon as me and my ex broke up, I was like, damn, I wish that it was before I stopped talking to her because she used to go to stuff like that. And she used to specifically go to ones that were bisexual women. So it was all women who were bisexual. The point being, like, spaces that are all lesbians can sometimes be kind of cliquey against bi women, being like, "Oh, you're not part of it."
Okay.
So
Like
she,
Henrietta Hudson.
yeah, she used to go there.
Really?
Yeah, and she, it's a lesbian bar.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, Hudson
I
Street.
thought she was a
That's really-
WNBA player.
No, Henrietta Hudson.
I was like, I know who she is.
It's a
Yeah,
lesbian
she's,
bar.
she's hot.
Yeah.
Her dribbling. Woo.
Yeah.
Her Adam's apple. She's the best.
Yeah, but I don't talk to her anymore, and there is part of me that thinks that it would be hilarious to go and run into her.
Really?
I don't think that they were also like $300 to like get into, but booze is included when you get there.
Who gives a fuck? How
Yeah.
much booze can you really drink for that much? That's crazy.
Yeah, but it was like very exclusive for that reason. where it
That's
was
what I
like,
want.
yeah.
I want to get invited to something that if I talk about on the podcast, they kill me. They punch me out permanently.
Oh yeah, this is gonna
Like
be.
that's it. That's what I really want. That's the only. I want it to be that elite. I want it to be good.
Yeah, Illuminati shit.
Illuminati. I
Are
want it
you-
to be like Camp David is like snot. And you're like, ugh, oh,
Yeah.
for the pores. Woo.
Yeah.
I want it to be ridiculous.
Do
in
you
my
like
life.
a guy who's gentle or rough?
both?
Okay. Okay. Good answer.
I'm gonna say also both. I lean toward.
That's normal. That's I think that's the most. That's the most normal answer.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I
Like,
think there's
depends on the
benefits
moment.
of both. I'm kind of a switch. So I like to be both. I like to be kind of a top with a dude. A lot of people don't agree with me on that, but that's how I feel.
I used
Yeah.
to not be that way, and I used to be totally like submissive in bed. And then I don't know. Some dudes, they just want you to fucking smack them. And
little
I
smack.
get into it.
You ever thought about being a
honestly.
sub with a hot lady?
Yeah. What
Or
about
are you always,
Of course. What do you mean? Like just lay back and let her do
but
whatever
like
she wants?
let her dom it up a little
Oh,
bit,
yeah.
where she's
Ah.
like,
I think I
Yeah.
learned. Yeah, you
Smack my
you like it,
balls
yeah.
with a wrench. Like I like pain on the balls.
Where is my wrench?
Yeah, just like
No
of
coffee,
course.
no wrench.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
But
that. I
now
like when
I'm
dudes are
biting. I'm
honest
not crazy about the
that.
biting shit. I've had
Like
girls
biting
bite
your
me.
balls?
No, you bite my you can do bite my balls, throw dynamite on my pecker. I love the pain. That is great. Like I see some of the videos where these guys
Really?
just stand there and the girl like kicks them in the balls.
Oh God.
I'm not like
Really?
I'm saving that for my wife, but I want her to do it. Like,
Yeah.
if
I know a guy who
she-
wants like a girl to
yeah.
swallow him. Like he wants, like he has like
in an imaginary
yes.
way.
like to shrink him down and
Oh.
swallow him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
See, that's a different type
That's
of porn.
that's a whole
That's
different
animated.
shit. Yeah, that's
Sure,
big time.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like the boys, like that show, The Boys.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
That's crazy. But
That
no,
show.
yeah. Whatever just makes the girl feel good. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of guys, I
Yeah.
think, get off from seeing pleasure. That's why we love
Yeah.
Yeah.
seeing girls fucking orgasm and shit
Yeah.
like on
That's
porn.
true. Yeah.
You know, that's like if like when now I'm 34. When I watch porn and the girl's like, yeah, oh my god, I'm coming. I'm like,
No, you're
skip.
not.
I'm like, yeah, this sucks.
Yeah.
But you find some of those ones where she's like fucking like really like coming, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, and that shit's hot.
Yeah, I
and you're
agree.
also like, I want to be her.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm like, how
Yeah.
do you do that? I'm like, how do you make them do that? How do you do that?
Yeah.
What would you do if you go to one of these orgies and some guy is just like, you know, you're trying to him and he's just got a fucking cock the size of that bottle and he's like, all right,
I want to do
I'd
it.
be scared.
yeah.
Do it.
But I don't know what I would. Here's the truth. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I've never been in this. I've never been
scared.
Not that I've never
Natalie
been
says
in the.
that's a yes.
Yeah.
Natalie's knees are on the floor.
Yeah. I.
There you go.
No comment.
No comment.
No comment. I just say no immediately because I have cysts on my ovaries, which is the truth. So
Ah.
I'm like, I feel like it would pop it, not to be gross.
So that's just painful.
Painful. Like I'm not. I'm supposed to.
Well,
be
that's
going,
supposed
I'm
to be,
supposed
yeah.
to be going to PT
Okay.
for my pussy. I've
No
never talked about
way.
this. Yeah,
This is becoming
because
this is becoming aunt podcast. Like,
Yeah.
all right, so what's the matter, dog? What
I know.
happened?
Well,
You gotta go to the
it's
doctor.
really bad. It's really bad. So it's PCOS. So they said, because you have the cysts on the ovaries, you really got to. I sound like Victoria Yancey now, or Sheila Broflovsky. Who knows? Who's to say? Not me. So because of that, you know what? This is actually a better topic in this voice.
yeah.
They got to do some stretching. They got to do some PT on me, and they do
Yeah.
that with dildos.
Nice.
So yeah, I usually hook up with guys with smaller peckers.
Is that real?
It's true. It's real. It's real. Swear to God.
Oh
I just
my
don't really talk about it,
God.
but yeah.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I have because I have endometriosis
Yeah.
and PCOS, so it has all the shit. So if there's a big dick, it used to be that like if there was a guy I would hook up with, I would bleed after.
So you prefer a
And I
little
was like,
dick.
wow. Oh, yeah, like a 5 or 6 is perfect. Yum yum.
You know how to work the Simps.
I don't have
She's good.
PCOS.
She's like, I like little cocks, and
I
they're
don't-
people.
I
The guys
don't
are like,
Patreon, patreon.com/funnygirl with tits. Pick a tier today.
Yeah.
Well, you
just
rate my
$20, you get nothing. You get nothing.
No,
from us.
yeah,
That's
we
our
have a
tier.
simp tier.
We have a simp tier.
So it's like you
$20,
can
get
pay
nothing.
us more money and you get nothing in
You get
return.
nothing.
And no one
That's
signed up
amazing.
for it yet.
One person. That's not true.
Are you
There-
kidding?
There has been one person. I will not
Yes.
say who on camera. I will say who that we all know him
Mike Figs.
as he was a producer once upon a time,
I
Oh,
see.
fuck yeah.
and
see.
he used his full name, which I think he didn't realize I would realize, and I definitely realized.
Wow. Well,
And
shout
right-
out to that guy.
Well, right now
Shout
we're
out.
at about 500 or 600 from him, so thank you. Which,
That's
by the way,
amazing.
we're donating this month's Patreon to NAMI,
Yeah, for
National Suicide Prevention
Prevention
and
this
Mental
month.
Health Month.
That's good.
which is I'm so glad you pointed that you put that on in your story because that is a cause that's really close to me.
Yeah.
And
Me as well.
so yeah, so
Yeah,
that's where
that's
our
great.
Patreon's going this
That's
month.
where our Patreon's going this month.
Look at that, an actual legit Patreon. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
an actual like, hey, we're doing something nice. with our money.
Right. Just this
Instead of,
month.
like
Just
buying
this month.
kratom,
Yeah, don't
you know?
expect it again.
Yeah.
NAMI. No.
It buys me.
NAMI.
It
NAMI.
buys me dinner.
Yeah.
Some other months, but yeah, this month we're donating.
We're donating.
Yeah.
What's the
Nice.
cocktail, ladies? What cocktail are we drinking? I haven't had. I went from August 20th to 2 days ago, and I
Really?
got yeah. We did this cigar show at the stand,
Oh.
and I couldn't help it. I just said fuck it, and I drank maybe a whole bottle of Woodford Reserve. I was smashed.
That's a lot, buddy.
I was so fucking smashed. I still taste cigars in my mouth. I've flossed. I've Listerine 100
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
A nice
but
cigar sits with you, though.
it does sit
Yeah.
with you. But now I'm craving a cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
The winter's coming, like the breezes, the beautiful breeze.
Yeah.
And I like. What's the cocktail,
Well, you know.
ladies? what
So
are we
she's
drinking?
taken off. She's
Good.
got-
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the mocktail?
that's a good
mocktail.
question.
'Cause I like a little mocktail.
This weekend, I'm going to be at my best friend's wedding. So it's starting tonight, the festivities. So
Okay.
I'm going to be drinking again.
Okay.
Just for a little bit, like this weekend. And then I'm going to go back. I think I look great. My dress is loose on
Love
me.
it.
I
Great.
think I look hot. Huh?
Yes.
Queen shit.
So-
Oh, I love the way you said that.
All right.
That was. ugh.
But I
want latkes.
just... Okay. Well, my classic is the Funny Girl with Teenies.
Cute.
Which is
Okay.
available at Joey Rose's right now. Which
What-
I'm not
what-
there right now.
What is
but-
that? What is that?
But it is an espresso martini, which is really good vodka.
Uh-huh.
You use Grey Goose or Tito's.
Mhm.
And then you use like an Italian
Borghetti.
like, liqueur. It is Borghetti,
Mhm.
Italian liqueur. And then ice a little fresh vanilla syrup, which has like fresh vanilla bean, and then fresh espresso.
Ooh.
Shake it over ice.
You gotta shake it.
Go and go and
You
go.
gotta shake
Do
it.
a little splish splash of agave, just a little tab, so it gets foam on top, and it's like the most insane thing. And I use chocolate covered espresso beans from Russ and
Cute.
Daughters.
Yes,
oh
love
my
that.
God! Name
perfect.
drops. Russ and
Yeah.
Daughters.
Russ
Love
and
Russ and Daughters.
I have to pick it up. Get a quarter pound. There's a few others.
Was
I
it
make
Woodford
everything.
that you
That's
gave
actually
me
what
for
I gave
Christmas?
you. I gave you that for Christmas.
She gave me a bottle of Woodford Reserve
that
for
for
Christmas.
I
which
love
is
Woodford.
So generous, and I like it too. I feel kind of guilty mixing it into stuff if I'm gonna be, but I do it
No,
anyway.
whatever.
If it's a good cocktail, but
There's
yeah.
one. So the friend that I was just talking about, the one that you met, that gave me a shaker for Christmas and a bottle of something and a little recipe card. I forget what it's called. She called it like the Blizzard or something, and I don't know where she got it from. So I'm just gonna give her credit for this. It's bourbon, a little sweetener, lemon juice, and cranberry juice,
Okay.
and that's really good.
That sounds
Ooh.
fun.
It's called like the Blizzard.
That's fun.
Oh, that sounds really
That's
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
I like.
I like those a lot. I actually like bourbon.
I love
But
it.
I like it a little sweet, so I get
I like
old
an
fashioned
old-fashioned,
sometimes
yeah,
too.
I mean,
Yeah.
I came
an
up with the whole
old-fashioned.
cocktail list of Joey Roses. I created the whole
Look
thing.
at you. I gotta go
That's
back. I
amazing.
gotta get one of those sandwiches.
Don't
It's
go
the
back,
best
let me just
sandwich.
make it.
The mortadella, the one with the mortadella,
make the
that
sandwiches?
sandwich is
Can
my
I
favorite.
can't make the sandwiches, but I can make the drinks anywhere. But
That's true. I was thinking
but I
about
can make a mean fucking Sammy Bammy.
Yeah.
I really can. But the drinks, yeah, I feel like I'm like, even though, because I hate the taste of liquor, and the only liquor that I could like really stomach is vodka.
Okay.
And I'm usually a wine person.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do
Me
like
too.
dark liquors or anything. I'm like prosecco, white wine.
I like
or whatever.
wine, too.
Yeah, it has to be really good vodka. Like Tito's is the minimum.
Yeah.
And then tequila got me off for a while because I had a bad night. And I was like, never
Happens.
again. But if you do like fresh lemon juice, vodka, a little simple syrup or
Yeah.
agave, with a little club soda, it's like forget it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
That's like
I did a little-
lemon drop spritz or
Little
something.
lemon
That's
drop
good.
spritz.
Yeah, that's
How about a
nice.
little JMO with like pineapple juice, a little orange, triple sec.
Yeah.
agave.
That was for our black listeners. that was a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just start mixing pineapple juice. Fucking this.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that.
What you really need if you want to go crazy, because it's the winter, is you get a little bit of Screwball, and that's the peanut butter whiskey.
Oh,
Peanut
And then
butter
you get a
whiskey.
little
yeah.
howler, which is the banana whiskey,
Whiskey.
and
Oh
you
my
put
God.
it together, and then you do a
Ooh.
little shot of espresso in the back, or like Borghetti on it, and it's done.
Oh my
That
god,
makes
that's like
my
a
teeth hurt.
Banana
thinking about it.
Foster's or something.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
yeah.
I was working at a liquor store when Screwball first popped off, and we couldn't keep it, and now they can't get rid
Are
of
you
it.
girls like trying to cater to me right now? It's
No, I
like
worked at a liquor store.
orgasming,
We cater to-
threesomes, and now
All
you're
right.
talking about delicious like I am bricked up.
King, you brought up all
King?
of those cocktails.
We cater
Cocktails.
to
Take
we
your shoes
cater
off, Natalie.
to
Her
anyone.
shoes are off. Natalie.
Not cocktails. You brought up all of
I
those
have no
topics.
idea. I'm sorry.
Can you
I'm
guys
starving.
stop playing footsie with your dick under the table?
No.
This is crazy. Can
For the
you-
listeners,
the hand
she's
job-
got
it's a
long
foot job.
legs and I got a short penis.
I'm doing most of the heavy
yeah,
lifting.
yeah. It's just you're just nubbing my.
All
Teeny
of those
tiny.
things that you just said, you brought up.
I didn't even realize it.
I'm not mad.
I'm
just
thinking
saying
about that
for
damn
you to be like,
sandwich.
"Damn,
Oh,
you're
how about
talking
a
about all
nice
the stuff
dirty
that I
martini?
like."
The most perfect dirty martini. What, did I lose you?
No, I'm
No, we
I'm
gotta
getting
do. We
excited.
gotta do Grey Goose. You gotta get olives from DePaulo's or Citarella.
Not a martini.
Here's the
person.
thing about that. When you say that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get fucked up. Dirty martinis, it's just like
It's like breasts.
I'm getting fucked up. Yeah,
like breasts.
You need
It's
two of
their
them.
You need two of
titties
them.
are out.
3 is
You
too
need-
many.
Yeah. Wow,
3 is
that
too many, and then 3, the titties are out.
3, and you're in a sci-fi film.
My
yeah.
mom used to have a little, like one of those very wine mom TJ Maxx wall art things
God.
that said.
Oh,
Eat,
God,
love,
wine
pray.
o'clock.
or why-
But it was,
yeah.
I think it was a real quote from a real famous woman. I don't remember who it was, but it said, I love a martini, but 2 at the most. 3, I'm under the table. 4, I'm under the host.
Oh God
Oh,
damn!
damn, yeah.
God,
And she
yeah,
had
she
it in
better
the
be a
kitchen.
famous bitch from that. Was it Linda Lovelace? God
Something
damn.
like that. Hold on,
That's
I'm
kinda
Googling
hot.
it.
That's kinda
and
sexy.
like,
4, I'm under the
actually.
host.
Wait, that's
not
kinda good.
literally Liza Minnelli, but it was someone like that.
Who do we want to have on this show that we want to give a 4th martini to? Excuse me.
Damn.
That guy. Oh,
Damn.
how about that guy from that app?
Which app?
The Locks Club guy.
Which what are you
That
talking
guy,
about?
that Locks Club guy who wants to come on.
Oh yeah.
Hot
Oh,
guy.
that guy was hot.
He's hot.
Have you girls seen Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling?
No.
I have. I saw it at a
haven't seen it
bar
yet.
recently.
Who's the guy that plays the famous guy? Who he was the actor
is
from
that?
Kick Ass?
Oh, hold
That
on.
dude is like
I just
good
realized you're our
looking.
first guest.
What?
You're our
Since-
first
since
guest.
I've been the
Natalie's-
co-host, you're our
yeah,
first
become a
guest.
co-host,
That's
you're our first
amazing.
guest.
That's awesome. You came out of there,
Look at
titties. I was
that.
like titties. I was like,
Look
look.
at
I was like,
that.
all right, what's going on? Let's go. I'm in. I'm
I was
in.
like, come here. Come
I'm in
here.
here.
Dorothy Parker
Dorothy Parker.
is who said that.
But we salute you for your
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Dorothy Parker.
Yeah.
DP. So she's getting,
Oh my
so
god.
DP is getting DP.
DP.
Yeah. Hold
Okay.
on.
Yeah. So when you
Okay,
said
big
that
dog.
about the martinis, that's the first thing
Dude,
that I'm like,
dirty
She's a
martinis?
writer.
martini.
You like blue cheese olives or no?
Okay, so I've never had.
Okay.
I need to try.
Okay.
I bought them for Max one time.
Okay.
Too. I found them in Murray's Cheese, and I was like, I must buy these.
Ooh, that's a nice play. You keep name dropping like
I know.
legit spots,
I always
though.
do.
But that's a legit, like, the cheeses there are crazy.
Yeah,
Murray's
that
Cheese
place is
also has
wild.
the restaurant under it? No.
it's to the side.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a different place then.
They used to have the cellar. That's why.
Oh, that's what
you
I'm
are
thinking of.
of
Yeah,
it.
and they would have
They
like, yeah.
closed that part off.
Oh, okay.
It's now just like flat, and then they have a mac and cheese spot next door.
Yeah, okay, cool.
We're trying to get sponsors from anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Shout out Van Leeuwen again.
Shout out!
Please sponsor.
Oh, Van
BBL.
Leeuwen.
Well, hey, Ben's my boy.
Yeah. Do you want to plug and then move to Patreon?
Yeah, we actually have a couple plugs up our ass to do.
Sweet. Plugs.
Oh,
plugs.
speaking of sponsors, Cheech and Chong. Go to Cheech and Chong. Get cruise choose and
Yeah.
space control cruise
Mm.
choose.
Choose.
Put Sabrina15 at checkout for 15% off your order. Patreon.com/funnygirl with tits. Pick a tier. Subscribe. Like again, we're gonna get the audio squared away.
Should we say why we can't?
Sure, it's under Max's account, and it's been a battle.
I didn't mean to. I wasn't gonna throw him under the bus. I almost said it because people have said it in the comments. They're like, "Why is there no
Well,
audio?"
The bus is a running, and I'm sorry. Some people got to go under it.
Under.
So yeah, shout out.
We're gonna get the audio.
We'll
figured
get
out.
it. Yeah, Max will help us out.
but he'll help us out. And I literally told him, I was like, I offered to pay him. I said, I'll give you $100 just to get it done. Okay.
Yeah.
Just,
and he still
just
said no?
upload. And
Or he
said
just
no.
hasn't
He
answered?
said no. He said no. And he's like, oh, I'll do it, like a fucking little kike, right? Kike he is. And then I was like, all right, how about you do this, little fucking alcoholic? I said, why don't you come over? I'll make you drinks the whole time, and you do it. Then he goes, oh, that's a deal.
Oh, yeah.
Save you some
That's
money.
a deal.
Save you some money.
I know, because he just wants me to get a bottle of vodka for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, that's what you haven't had yet. I got to make you a vodka dirty martini.
It's a brand
it's a
that
blend
we're-
of gin
again-
and vodka.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
I
Yeah.
like that. That
It's
makes you see
releasing.
that. I feel like
Yeah.
you see the devil after that shit. That sounds strong as fuck. But I'm down. I'm ready. I
It's
mean,
good.
after
It's moving.
once I hit down 20,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there. When I hit down 20 pounds,
You're
I'll
looking
drink
great.
again. I feel good.
You do look good.
I feel good. I
We're
feel
all
good.
looking great.
Yeah.
I think you
I feel
lost
good.
weight too. I
Okay.
lost weight. We all look great. Next, you're gonna be
feel good.
coming in like ripped the next time you're on the show.
I just
Yeah.
I gotta get stronger. I gotta get stronger.
We'll talk about that on
Physically,
the
I'm
Patreon.
tired. Yeah.
I love it.
You want to plug?
Pluggy buggy.
Comic Mike Figs. Check out the YouTube. When does this come out?
Tomorrow. Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay. At Comic Mike Figs OnlyFans. I am
Love
on
it.
OnlyFans.
Love it.
My new.
Are your feet on there?
No,
Are you
no,
giving the ladies
no,
what they want?
No, my show Fig Talk. YouTube is just like.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God, you're serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% serious.
Instead of a Patreon, he's doing.
So I don't know
OnlyFans.
what happened to my page. Somebody fucking and my brother and my people that have like helped me with social media stuff. They keep telling me someone nuked my page, but I don't believe. I'm not 100% sure.
It was Robbie Goodwin.
I
Who the
just think
fuck?
that
I
it's too
haven't-
many.
I
Too
don't know
many
who it
titties.
is.
Too many.
That's exactly what it is. But
ladies.
they didn't do anything for a while, and then all of a sudden, bang! Like this last week, bang, 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 bang. My video's going crazy. Anyways, so but also it was inevitable. This was gonna happen. So if you're a fan of Fake Talk, it's going to OnlyFans, and I have a new show coming out, TBA.
Cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mazel.
Natalie DeCicco edits on Instagram, DECICCO_edits. Watch Gas Digital now on the Gas Digital website, gasdigital.com. Use code NOW for a discount. That's it.
Yeah. Funny girl with tits on everything.
Cool.
Peace, love. Bye.
Yeah.